By definition, passion is strong and barely controllable emotion. But that's not the passion I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is being passionate, having a passion, something that you want to put your whole heart into. Passion is the driving factor that pushes someone to move forwards, to go further, to realize more, whether they know it or not. It's the key factor in most of the world's discoveries. Furtherings in math and science, Olympic athletes becoming the best at what they do, military excellence, all that stuff. Michelangelo, Einstein, Lincoln, Beethoven all became what they did because they were passionate about what they were doing. I'm a very passionate person. I love getting into what I enjoy, and even more than that, I love to share the passions that I have with the people around me. I could talk for hours about my favorite songs, getting into the most minute of details as to why, hoping that someone else will see what I see and love it just as much. To see someone get the same enjoyment out of something as me is such an amazing feeling. It's so great to know that someone else understands you and gets you and sees the things you see when you love something so much. We don't all have to be passionate about the same things, but we all need passion. It's what makes doing something worth doing. It's what makes each day great. We're all coming up to college pretty soon, and that's a really huge milestone. We're meant to decide a path for the rest of our lives. I'm 18. How in the world am I meant to know what I should do with the rest of my life? I could be like 90 years old. I'm not even a fourth of the way done. That's insane. That's why I think it's important to follow your passion. I'd be straight up lying if I said I knew exactly what I'd want to do with the rest of my life, and that's why I have to follow my passion. I don't have a choice. I gotta do it because I have a few options in front of me. I can drop out, which is totally gonna happen, definitely. Pick a career that will net me a good living, or pick a career that will net me a happy living. A lot of the times, the things we love are not the things that will make us money. That really sucks, but it's just how the world works. I love to sleep, but for some weird reason, it's really hard to find a career in sleeping. Shocking. I find it strange, but hey, I'm not the one running the system, so I don't have a say in the matter. But with that in mind, for most of us, our careers will come down to whether we want to work for cash or for enjoyment. This is where passion comes into the mix. I'm not going to get into the whole pick a job you enjoy and you'll never work a day in your life, because then we're just back to the whole sleeping as a job thing, and that's just a little silly. But picking a job you're passionate about is a whole different story. I can almost guarantee that most of the advances in science did not come from people whose greatest pleasure was waiting for cells to replicate, but from people whose greatest passion was waiting for cells to replicate, because they knew that waiting for those cells to replicate would be able to help the world, and that's what they were passionate about, because they knew so much about something that they knew could help someone else, and they were excited about it. Maybe they didn't enjoy it, but they were passionate about it, and that's what's important. The microbiologists that have developed countless vaccines were able to do so because they were passionate about helping others. Maybe you're really passionate about making money. Maybe the next Wolf of Wall Street. I mean, whatever you're passionate about is such a great thing to follow, because even if you're not enjoying the time you're spending, you're not hating it either. You're following something that is important to you, because that's what passion is. A lot of my passions I don't enjoy all the time, but I like them at the same time. People can just go through the motions and do what they're told and make the money, and that'd be fine. But I don't think they'll be happy doing it. I love a lot of things. My favorite activity is to share the things I love with the people I love. I'm going to pick a career that allows me to follow my passion. Even though I may not know what that career is now, I know what I have to look for, because anything else will not give me the life that I require.